If you're over 50, chances are you've heard a version of this lie. Your best years are behind you. You sense it when younger coworkers stop seeking your advice. You hear it in your doctor's voice when he focuses more on decline than strength. You see it when women no longer glance your way. It angers you, but you suppress it like you're expected to. Here's the truth. You're not finished. In fact, you're finally becoming formidable. Because for the first time in your life, you have the experience, the lessons, the battle scars, and the insight. And most importantly, you're out of time to waste. This isn't just another motivational pep talk. It's a rallying cry. Not to wage war against the world, but to step into your final and most powerful form. While the world chases youth, Stoicism teaches something deeper. As you age, you must become unshakable. Let's explore how that looks in real life. Practical wisdom for men who refuse to fade quietly. 1. The power of stillness, why older men hold the real leverage. Young men race toward everything: money, women, validation, attention. It's chaos disguised as ambition. But older men, they learn the value of stillness. Stillness isn't weakness, it's strength under control. It's the understanding that most of what people pursue doesn't matter, and the rest can't be bought. When you're still, you stop wasting energy trying to fix everyone, impress strangers, or gain approval. You shift from reacting to being present. Think of the older lion in the wild. He doesn't chase. He waits, because he knows precisely when to strike or stay silent. As a man over 50, you hold that same kind of presence. You don't need to shout. You just need to carry yourself like someone who has faced death and didn't flinch. Stillness draws people in. It becomes your gravity. Women and others are drawn to that quiet strength, the strength of a man who's survived himself. 2. Unapologetic masculinity. At some point, every man chooses: shrink to fit the modern world or stand firm like a mountain others must walk around. You don't owe anyone softness. You don't need to conform to political correctness dictated by people who haven't walked a day in your shoes. Society wants older men to apologize for being masculine, for being direct, for having standards, and for not bending to every emotional tide. But your unapologetic presence, your so-called too much energy, is precisely what this softening world needs. You don't need to argue or raise your voice. Just show up without shrinking. Take up space again. Sit like you belong. Speak slowly and with clarity. Hold eye contact until they look away. This isn't toxicity, it's masculinity, and it's rare, which makes it valuable. Don't hide your nature to make others feel comfortable. Stand tall, they'll adjust. 3. Reclaiming discipline, how the second half becomes your prime. They say men peak in their 30s. Nonsense. Men peak when they choose to master themselves. Your 60s can be your prime, but only if you return to discipline. And discipline isn't about harsh routines, it's about dignity. Move your body each morning. Eat with purpose because your future depends on it. Stop feeding your mind with junk and distractions. Start your mornings with intention. Journal, take a walk, have a cold shower, not for trends, but because your time is now your most valuable currency. Want your vitality back? Train again? Want mental clarity? Stop consuming garbage and build a structure of focused thought. The older you get, the more your choices echo. You're not just living, you're setting an example. Make it a strong one. 4. The woman question. Why you stop chasing and start attracting. After 50, the thrill of the chase fades. The games feel empty. You don't want to impress. You want to be met as an equal. Ironically, the moment you stop chasing women is when they start noticing you. Not the ones seeking money or status, but the rare kind who are drawn to your grounded presence. This only happens when you stop living for the outside world. Women are drawn to self-possessed men, men who don't seek approval because they're already whole. Don't try to dress younger. Embrace your age. Wear the gray, speak from your chest, and walk like you already know your worth. You're not invisible. You've just reached a stage where you choose what you pay attention to. 5. Legacy mode. Activated. Becoming the man they remember. This chapter of life isn't the end. It's the part where everything starts to matter more. Every word, every interaction, every example you set for the younger men watching, it all counts now. Most men are remembered for a paycheck or a title, but real legacy lives in the quiet impact you make, when no one asked you to. What did you stand for? Who did you protect? What did you teach others through your actions? Your legacy isn't your tombstone. It's the way others live differently because they knew you. So live now as the man they'll quote at your funeral. Be the reason someone says, "That's the man who taught me how to be a man." You're not past your prime. You've entered your age of power. Now your calm strikes deeper than chaos. Your presence outweighs any performance, but only if you choose to embrace it. If this message resonates with you, if it reminded you of the strength you forgot you had, then remember, you're not done. Light a fire under the men around you. The world doesn't need more noise. It needs men who walk with purpose, speak with depth, and live with legacy. Age doesn't weaken you, it sharpens you.